Morning, crew. Okay, today we're going to go on to page 315. So go ahead and get out page 315 from your packet of stuff if you haven't done that already. Okay? If you have done it, well, this is your chance to check and see how you did. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the front page again together. Now today, they're giving us a whole lot more that we're going to be working with. In fact, if you look at number 1, notice what they did. When they did this, they made the boxes a bit smaller, but still, did you check how they grouped them? A group of 5, and then they split it off and did another one. Okay, we're big on those groups of 5. It just makes this easier to count, because now I can see there's 500 plus one more makes 600. Okay, and then they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, and one off to the side. So now, down below, they have, I'm going to write an H because I'm lazy, and then they have a T, and then they have a O, hundreds, tens, ones, and then over to the side, they have our total spot. How about let's write it down below our line like this, okay? So there's our total spot. Alrighty? So, how many hundreds do we have? 5, 6. So right here, since this is, I'm going to write out the word hundreds, we're not going to write 600 on here. We're just going to write down 6, because there's 6 hundreds, okay? So write 600 there, because that means there's 600 hundreds, which means 60,000. We do not have 60,000 here. We have 600. So just a 6. Then let's go to our tens. How many tens do we have? Again, just write a 6 here, because we're counting our tens, not 60 tens. There's only 6 of them. So 6 tens. How many ones? Nary a one of them. So we're going to write down a 0. So for our total, now we can just take this and put over the end, 660. Just like that. Okay? Big thing I want you to watch for is this. 6 hundreds, 6 tens, 0 ones, 660. Okay? Don't add the zeros up here, because that changes up our number, gives us the answer we're not looking for. Okay? So that's number 1. All right, now I'm going to erase and get set up for number 2. If you want to work on number 2, see how you do on it. If you want to beat me to it, check your answer with me as I go through it, go for it. Okay, I'll get it all written up here on the board. All right, we got it? Okay, then I'm going to call on you. See if you can help me out. I got my jar today. So let's have, seriously, look at that, it's me. I'm talking enough. Let's hear what you know. Brecken, what do you got? How many hundreds do we have? Yeah, 3. So what are we writing here, Brecken? Yep, just a 3. Okay, so we have 3 hundreds. Now, let's go to the sticks. We have how many tens? Ella, what do we have? Yep, 3 tens as well. So we're going to put a 3 there. That's weird. We've had the same number of tens and hundreds in the first 2. Okay, let's go to the ones. Notice on the ones today, they're still putting them in groups of 5, but they are this direction. Okay, so let's see what we have for ones, and let's check with Anya. What do you have? Yeah, 5. Good. And our total class is? Yep, 335. Good. So there you go. We get it. Again, this is a review. We've done a lot of this stuff before, so not really too big of a stretch for us to do this. All right, one more. I'll get it written up on the board. You do it on your own. Be ready to check back. You just don't know who I might call on. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here. Hundreds. Gus, how many hundreds do we have? Yeah, 4 of them. Good. 4 hundreds. All right. How many tens do we have? Will? How many tens? Yeah, none. No sticks. That means no tens. So we're going to put a 0 here. Aha. How many ones do we have? Kylie, how many ones? Sure, 9. So we have a group of 5 on the top and then 4 more on the bottom. 5 plus 4 is 9. So we have it. Now, we're going to write this number over here. And how are we going to say this number? 409. And make sure you write it in the right order. 400, 0 tens, 9 ones, 409. That's our number, right? Okay? This 0 is important. If I don't write that 0, and I just write that, what number do I have? Yeah, 49. And we don't have 49 because that's not showing us we have 400s. So that 0 in there becomes very important. So make sure you write that 0 in there. Okay? Now, at the bottom of the page, we're going to do the opposite. So let me get set up. If you want to go ahead, you're going to write your squares, your sticks, and your circles. Okay? Mary, write small. Okay? Make sure you write small. Brecken, you too. Make these squares, sticks, and circles small enough so they fit in that space that they give you. Okay? Some of you guys like to write really big. Make them small enough so they fit. All right, so number 4, we're doing 740. I'm going to do 2 at a time. 5, we have 876. All right, so number 4, 740. Teresa, what'd you come up with? Okay, so 7 boxes. Now don't forget, when we make 7, we're going to make 5 in a group. And then 2 more. 5 plus 2 is 7. And then how many sticks do we need? 4. Good. Okay. How many ones? Yeah, 0. Don't need any. So that's it. We have 700s and 4 tens. 740. Good. All right. Let's go to number 5. 876. Ava, what'd you come up with 876? Oh, yeah, we have a lot here. So we better make this even smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space. 1, 2, 3. Because that makes 8, right? Okay, Ava, what'd you come up with for the tens? Yeah, 7 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space. 6, 7. And then how many ones, Ava? 6 circles, right? Okay, and they're going this way with them. I don't really care if you go the other way, but I'm going to keep going this way just because I think there's more space. 5 and 1 more makes 6. So 876. All right? Sweet. All right, you do 6 and 7 if you haven't done that already. I'm going to go ahead and erase the board. So we're ready to go. All right, and we have number 6, which is 294. And number 7, which is 502. Okay, I'm going to look for something. You fix that. I'm going to go off screen for a bit. You guys can take a look at this. Okay, got it? All right, 294. Let's see what Cohen came up with. Cohen, what'd you come up with? Good, okay. 2 squares. 2 squares. All right, how many sticks, Cohen? Sure, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And how many circles? 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 294. Nice. Good job, guys. Let's go on to 502. Mary, what'd you come up with for 502? Sure. Yep. Yeah, you're right. They can all be together because there's 5 of them. We can put them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. and then we'll stop. How many tens? Yeah, we don't need any, do we? Because 0. So we're not going to write any sticks. How many circles do we need? 2. Good. 1, 2. There we go. 500, 2. And that's it. Okay, so on the back side of the sheet, you're going to do more of the same. Okay, except on the back side, what they're going to do is instead of doing this, now for a number like 502, they're going to do like we've been doing on our drop sheets and things like that, where they're going to go like this, this, and this. Okay, and you have to go now, since they're doing like this, you have to go 500 plus 0 plus 2. Because now we're not talking about hundreds and tens and ones. Now we actually have this. Okay? So let's take a look at number 8 to see how to do that. Okay? If you want to go ahead and do number 8 while I write it up here on the board, you can go for it. Actually, did they do number... They did number 8 for us. All right, we'll let the math book do number 8, but we'll talk through it. All right, and they say it's 300 plus 80 plus 2. Okay, notice 300, 80, 2. Okay, let's do number 9 together. Okay, 738. All right. Brenna, what'd you come up with? Good. 700 plus, 30 plus 8. Okay, so that's what we're doing on these. Now the next section, they're doing the opposite. They're going to show you this part, and then you need to write down the number. And then at the bottom, they kind of mix it up on you. They do it both ways. Remember, this equal sign, it doesn't matter. These it can go on either side. The equal sign just means whatever is on this side has to be the same as the same value, same amount as what's on the other side. Remember, it's like that scale. So it doesn't matter which side when you get down to the bottom. Okay? So you can finish the rest of this sheet. Have somebody check it for you, but remember, your work, but have somebody check it when you're finished with it. On the other sheets that you have on this one, page 159 and 160, it's more of the same. The backside, there's some review stuff. Do the stretch your thinking. And, okay, it says write an addition equation. The equation must have a 1, a 2, and a 3-digit addend, and use all of these digits. Whew! That's a fun one. Let's do the stretch your thinking. Okay? So I want your heads to explode. Because we talked about that the other day, and I know sometimes when heads explode, it gets weird. So let's take a look at it. So, page 160. And let's go down the stretch your thinking part. Okay, so they have a 6, 6, 6, 2, 2, 8, 8, 0, 0, 0. Okay, and they want you to, as it says there, write an equation. Now, the equation means it's going to look like this. Blank plus blank plus blank equals blank. Okay? And we're coming up with an equation like you've done with the rest of it. So, we're going to get rid of these zeros right away because they can go here. Something 100 plus something 10 equals whatever. Now is it becoming a little more obvious? So now all I need to do is I can just decide which of these I want to go first. So I can go 600, get rid of that guy, plus 20, plus 8. What does that equal? Yeah, 628. Now, are there other ways that I could do this? Sure, there are other ways that I could do this. It says, write an addition question. So, write an addition sentence. So, you could do this one, or you come up with your own. So impress me. Maybe you can come up with a second one. If you want to put this one, great. But if you want to come up with your own, there's actually 3 different equations you can come up with. Maybe you would like to challenge yourselves. If you would like to challenge yourself, see if you can come up with all 3 of them. Okay? All right? Got it? Like I said, this is some review stuff these first 3 days, and then we're going to get into some funner stuff. Well, no, I shouldn't say funner stuff. Just some more, maybe challenging stuff next week. Okay? So, show me if you can do all 3 of these. Get these worksheets done, and we'll check it when we get to page 317 next time.